Scribbles. Alright you guys, what up my dudes? Welcome back to my channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and welcome to a new studio vlog. This studio vlog literally picks up right where the last one left off because holy crap, I had a ton of footage. I've been doing really good about vlogging and now I've got to really cut it down. The last vlog I think was like 40 some minutes long, and so I don't want to do that again. Hopefully with the remaining footage from this week I will trim it down a little bit more for you guys and make it a little bit shorter. But hey, throw me up on the background. You know, I did a lot of talking, and so it's not a whole lot to look at if you just want to throw me up in the background and do what you do while you're listening to me ramble. Anyways, I love your faces, and let's get into where we left off. Okay, so here is what I love about moving over to Shopify, and not sponsored at all. Hey, Shopify, hit your girl up because I'd love to be sponsored. But since moving over here, it has streamlined so many things for me, and now I thought I would give something a little look and see if I could integrate my different platforms, and it turns out I can. So it has recently been released that there is a TikTok integration that you can do for your TikTok shop. Mine, I just tried to set it up and it is now, well, I mean, I didn't try, I succeeded. I linked it and it's now under approval, which it says can take 24 hours. So then I looked up Etsy to see if there was an Etsy integration, and there is an Etsy integration with an Etsy app that connects your Etsy to Shopify. So I am going to go through here, and for the items that I already have on Etsy, I'm going to link them to the specific products that match up in Shopify. But for the rest of my items, I can just shoot them over there supposedly. So we're going to see how that works. Now, I will say that the TikTok shop app was free. Is free. I didn't get any kind of sense that it wasn't a free thing. The Etsy app that I chose is Etsy app, and it is $9.99 a month after a 30-day free trial. So I'm going to give it a try for 30 days. It says I have until November 17th before I get charged if I want to cancel this service, and so I'm going to give it a shot. It was the cheapest option. It is unlimited integration between the two platforms, whereas the other ones were $19.99 and up and were restricted on the number of things that you could import or export to it before you had to up to a new plan. So this was just flat across the board unlimited, so I'm going to give this one a shot. And yeah, I'm going to go in here now and I'm going to link the products that match up to my ones on Shopify, and then I am going to see what it looks like when I try to export the rest of my Shopify products that I just loaded in yesterday and that I have on my site over into Etsy. I'll tell you how it turns out. Okay, I've pretty much exhausted this battery, but I'm just gonna go here and say that any items that you currently have listed on Etsy, you can link them individually to items that you already have in your store, so it knows not to worry about trying to integrate another set of those, which is good. And then you come down and you can go into automatically linking the rest of them into your shop, which is nice. I enjoy that. And you can, when you're exporting them to Etsy, export them in draft mode so that you can look over everything before hitting the publish button. So that's what I've opted to do, to see if it does anything funky or some kind of information doesn't get transferred over correctly. So it is currently in the process of exporting all of those things, and I am going to see what it does. All right, good Thursday morning, everybody. So I've got these babies here that need eyeballs. I left them without eyeballs specifically for the smaller children so that they didn't like rip them off and eat them or anything. But I did get a lot of questions about that at my at my convention. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the felt eyes on these two, so they're still safe. So I've got me a little syringe full of glue here. I'm just going to use that. Alright, so here's all of these little guys. They now have eyeballs on them, so they're complete. I'm going to set them off to the side real quick, and I'm going to show you what I worked on last night. Alright, so I have two little stingrays that I did. So we got a little blue one and a little sort of, this is not quite pink, it's that reddish pink, maybe mango, I don't know. No, mango is an orange. I have no idea what color that is, but it's pink. I made some worry octos because if you've seen the thing, you'll know that we were basically out. Trying to see if I can dig them all out of here. First, we are going to, I'm not gonna embroider the little mouse on this right now because my embroidery floss is inside, but I figured I would show you the cute little stingrays. Super cute little stingray. And I need to put eyeballs on all of these little octos from last night and two frogs. So I think I already had the frogs in the video, I'm not sure, but everybody else needs eyeballs. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 octos. I swear there should be another one in there. No, I lost yarn chicken with the second orange one. And we've got 2 frogs, so I'm going to put the eyeballs on them now. All of our octos, we have 6 here, have their eyeballs on them, and I like to put the whole face on the bottom of my stingrays. So I put eyeballs on my stingrays, and then I just make a little V here for the mouth and give them a little smile. I don't know if the eyeballs are supposed to be on the bottom, but I always think it's cute, and so far everybody who's picked one of these up, they've sold out over the last 2 conventions, and those were slow conventions. So I've seen some people like put the eyeballs on the top, but I like to flip them over and see the whole smiley face, so that's what I did. And then we've got two frogs. 2 frogs are ready to go. These just need little mouths, and these are all ready to go. And these I guess I already had done, so they are going back in the bag. Now we got to see the turtles, so let me grab the turtles real quick. So we've got the turtles out here. So each of the turtles has a gemstone eyeball. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's a gemstone eyeball. It's still glued on, so it's still mostly safe. I mean, they're not gonna come off. I mean, all of these are not really the most super small kid friendly because they're gonna have the gemstones on them, but I thought it would be cute to put little gemstones by their butts. And then I've turned these little guys into keychains. These are gonna be my turtle keychains. So we've got this little turtle right here. We've got this one got like super blinged out. This is for anybody who's like extra. I was trying to figure out how many how many gemstones I wanted to put on them, and I just put it all over this one. She's fabulous and I just love her. So this one is a sea turtle. This one's a sea turtle. She's a sea turtle. I've got two different kinds of turtles here. I'm going to do a pattern pack for both, so that you could do the sea turtle and then you could do the land turtle mod on it. That's going to be coming up very, very soon. I need to start writing down more of my patterns because I've been promising patterns for a couple of weeks now and I've been busy with conventions. So now that it's sort of calming down a bit, I need to do some of those. All right, we've got this one. It's got some bling on their butt. We're giving them butt bling, so you know, it is what it is. This one, right there. It's got the yellow keychain on it, and then the other sea turtle that I have. Both of my sea turtles were purple. So the other sea turtle that I did, it's got just the 3, so she's not as extra. Those are my turtles. So that's what I have done so far, and that's what I worked on last night. And now I need to make a clip and add these to my what I crocheted in what's this month, October video. Well, you guys, I have officially done all of the listings for the plushies that I took photos of yesterday. I don't know when I did it. Anyways, they're all listed now and I've saved them as drafts. So I've got to go through and make them all public. And then I've got to see what this Etsy integration is going to do, because Etsy, it officially threw overnight. Like I just left it yesterday and I was like, we'll see what it does and I'll come back in the morning and see. But the Etsy integration has actually thrown all of the files that I had done yesterday over into my Etsy shop as a draft, and it's listed in my Shopify account as exported. There's a couple that will be exported. So the ones that are saying will be exported are waiting, because you can only do 60 per hour and you get one slot of 60 per hour. So it's waiting on products to be done. So it's done 102 products for me. It has I've canceled 3 products and I had linked 38 products before that. So I think mine should be done. And not exported, it says 40. The only issue that I've had so far is one thing being shown as out of stock. You can't export that, which is understandable. So the one thing that I have seen is that you can't export anything that is out of stock, which is good. So it catches all of that. And now I have to set all of this to live and see if it transfers them out. The only thing that I'm worried about with sharing this on multiple platforms is everything keeping up with everything else, because these plushes are one-offs. This is pre-made, it's ready to ship, it's not a custom. So I mean, I don't even know if I want them imported over. We'll see what happens. So it's supposed to integrate itself. It's supposed to bring all my Etsy things, I think, through Shopify so that I can do it all in one place, but we're gonna see. I'm also gonna update the TikTok app, so I'll let you know how that goes. It has been the most mind-numbingly boring morning that I've had in a while. I'm just sitting here clicking buttons. That's all I'm doing, is sitting here clicking buttons, and I'm like, this kind of sucks. I hate the admin parts. I hate the admin parts, but you know what? People can't buy my products if they're not listed somewhere. So I have to do the admin stuff. I just stinking hate it. All right. New package. I'm telling you what, after this setup purchase, I am not purchasing any more setup stuff for quite some time. And that will sort of be only if I like move up to larger than 10 by 10 and need to fill up more space. But as of right now, this is all I'm doing. Oh, holy crap. Look at these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and they're huge. Oh, I didn't expect huge, but I'm kind of glad they're huge. I can't get them open. No wonder the box is so big. This is how big they are. So I can fit quite a lot in here. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do my plushies a little bit different because it's not just gonna be just hanging individually. They're gonna be grouped together a little bit on like 2 panels of grid wall. So this is a rather large little basket, and I like that this one's a little bit larger than the others, so it's giving us some variety and variation. I also got in the grid wall legs for my new panels. So instead of just buying the 2 individual grid walls that come with legs, I purchased a set of 4 grid walls that don't come with legs, and then I purchased the legs. The only difference is the stinking legs came in packs of 3 and the stinking grid walls came in packs of 4. So I got 1 pack of grid walls, but I had to get 3 packs or 2 packs of the 3 sets of legs because it was more to order one 3-pack and 1 set of legs than it was to order 2 3-packs of legs. So I'm just gonna be out here with it extra legs. It's just how it's gonna be. It's just how it's gonna be. We're gonna be out here with extra legs. I have just made all of my plushies live. I am going to film a TikTok, and then I'm going to put on my reels and everything that says about the plushie drop. So I'm going to announce that here in just a little bit. And I'm going to check on the Etsy thing and the TikTok thing to see what's going on with it. And I'm probably going to hit publish on a lot of the Etsy stuff today as well. But I want to make sure that I've got everything right and I know what's going on before I do that. I'm actually rubbing you. Why are you clawing at me? I am actively rubbing Kim. I'm actively doing it, Bubba. I'm actively doing it. I'm actively doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Bubba. I'm doing it, Bubba. I'm doing it, Bubba. So crazy. I don't want you to I don't need any more kisses. I'm full of kisses already. You get some kisses. Alright, go down. He's crazy. Alright, here we go, you guys. Package number a zillion. Zillion and a half. This should be just shorter hooks. I have 6-inch hooks. This is 2-inch hooks, which I didn't want so much overhang on the keychain rack because it just looks empty that way. So 2-inch hooks that are in this packaging. So I'm gonna have to find something to set them in. Probably just gonna sit them in one of the baskets that I have for now. And I'm gonna go and add these out to the stock that I have. I need to take everything out of these boxes that are mounting up seriously quickly. Over here, everything is in like oversized boxes, but I'm gonna take all of that and put it out in my thing for a while. I'm just having the most boring day. I really am. I need to go and make a bank run, which will at least get me out of the house, but I've got to detach my trailer before I do that. And I need to go by the post office. I may go ahead out now and do that, just break up my day a little bit because I'm seriously bored. So bored right now. So here's the thing with the Etsy app. Linking it with Shopify. It moved everything over. Absolutely everything came over beautifully with all of the information built into it. Things that do not transfer from one thing to the other include video, None of the video moved over. And then I'm going back through every listing and I am Etsying it up and adding the keywords to it. I also need to add the category in which I want each specific item, and I'm going in and hitting the manual reset on mine instead of the automatic renewals because I prefer to have control over when my stuff gets renewed. Although I think sometimes Etsy just downright freaking ignores that and just does it anyway, but that's beside the point. So I have my TikTok shop is perfect. It is good to go. TikTok shop has got some really nice features built into it. I mean, they are really stepping up their game as far as shop is concerned, but it is now linked to my Shopify. My Etsy listings are linked to my Shopify, so it should update availability as things sell. But yeah, it's just a matter of, there were over 100 items here. There were 142, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere in the vicinity of that number available. And so I'm going to have to go into Etsy and edit each one of these listings to Etsy them up for Etsy search engine optimization and their keywords and all of that. But the rest of the information transferred over fine. So, I mean, if you've got just massive amounts and drones of people, I guess, searching your stuff, you don't have to go in and do all this extra stuff because they're going to be looking at your shop anyway. But to find new people, you really need the Etsy optimization. So for now, I'm going to go through and I'm going to edit. However, I think if I go ahead and leave and make a bank run now, I might get to just come back and do a little bit of art and then pick up where I left off tomorrow. Because right now, your girl is bored out of her mind. It's 2:30. It's 2:30 on the dot. So I think I'm going to leave and I'm going to run my errands. It's also starting to get warm outside, so I'm about to come out of this jacket. But yeah, that's what's up on the agenda right now. Is I'm going to take a break from this boring stuff and I'm going to move over to getting my trailer detached and making a bank run and a post office run. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I got dogs barking in the background. Bubba's running around with his tail wagging and bunking everything. You guys, I just got in package 1,000,001, which is this. Now, I did check with the manufacturer that I had been talking to, and they did not offer this. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it is holographic. So it's got this holographic detail in it, and that's another way that my cups are going to stand out from these people who think that it's okay to just switch up your prices and undercut everybody at the last second and not be nice. I don't know what to tell you. They posted on social media yesterday. There's my bing bong from my Amazon. They posted on, I feel like such a bitch saying this. They posted on their social media yesterday their shop all set up and exactly what it said when it was set up, and then what they sold them for later on in the weekend. As soon as they got there Saturday and changed their prices, that's not the signs that was up anymore, which just further proves my point. That's exactly what they did, but that's okay. If that's the way they want to be, they can be that way, but they're not going to get anywhere doing that. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I got these in. I'm actually waiting to hear back. So as soon as these arrived, I was like, you know what, I haven't heard back from that manufacturer, so I'm actually waiting on a reply from them. So I am going to go and shoot them over another email and see what they have to say, and just thought I would update you. This is the sucky part after convention is 1 million packages have to arrive because I have to restock everything that's sold. So this is 1,000,001. All right, you guys, happy Friday. We're gonna start with what I did last night, and then I'm gonna jump back into the boring task of doing all of my Etsy listings today and getting all of those up. So I am going to jump right in with the fact that I caved and I'm making chickens. I'm not gonna lie, they're cute. I have to sew eyeballs onto all of these. Or not sew eyeballs. I have to glue eyeballs onto all of these. But I made 2 chickens last night. This is Bernat Blanket Tweed. And it's like a blue, like a navy-ish kind of color. And like a creamy color. Creamy white color. So not a real chicken. I also didn't want to just sew on the thing, so I just made my own little frill. And then they've got the little orange mouths, and they will have little eyeballs attached. It was a bird theme last night. This has got to have eyeballs too, so the little eyeballs will go here. But look at this little chicken. It's not a chicken. Call all birds chickens. Look at this one. It's super cute. I love it. It's a flocker. I want to make some small versions of this, so I'm gonna like adapt the pattern to make a tiny one. I think that would be super cute and super fun. So look forward to that maybe next week. But here's my little teal bird, whatever bird that is. I used the macaw, the blue macaw thing to follow. I mean, you could follow any of the patterns. It's just that you never switch colors because you never change colors. And then I did a kitty cat. This little kitty cat. So it's stripes. He's got stripes on the back. I need to embroider his whiskers. He's gonna have whiskers and eyeballs, and then he'll be done. But little gray and black cat, super cute, super fun. Definitely came out cute. So I've got a couple of other things that I want to start working on. I want to make another couple of cats. People really like cats, and so I didn't have any cats before, so I want to make a couple more of these. These are pretty good size too. You know, up against my hand, they're pretty good size. So that's like 6-7 inches. But yeah, I want to make some smaller cats too, so I'm probably gonna do that, and then see what that ends up looking like. But I do want to do some smaller versions. I've got a bunch of small no sew patterns that I'm coming out with. If I ever get a free second to get out of these listings, I mean, once these listings are up, it's done, and that's great. So I'll probably be working on patterns every day next week now that I've gotten this out of the way. But yeah, but that's the things that I worked on last night. I made 2 chickens, a bird, and a cat. So I didn't do a whole heck of a lot, but you know, it is what it is. All right, you guys, Editing Scribbles here. I did not close out the vlog at all. But I've got several videos underway. We're doing a What I Crochet in a Weekend video. We are doing a What I Crocheted in the month of October video. And I'm working on the studio vlog. So lots of balls in the air, but that's okay. I'm going to close out the video here. If you found it at all helpful, or if you liked it, give it a little thumbs up. And give me a purple heart this week in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ding the notification bell if you haven't, so that you can get informed each and every time I upload new content. I love your faces so much. I appreciate you being here. We are up to 31 members on our Patreon. Yay us! 31 members, and I've got some exciting new creatures coming for you guys for the month of November. So if you haven't checked that out, go and check the Patreon out. You can actually join for free on Patreon and get some of the sneak peeks. But if you would like to up that to a paid membership at any time and get all of the behind the scenes, all of the details, all of the good stuff, then you're welcome to join any of the tiers that I have available. I love your faces so much. Do check it out. Come and join us for free. Jump into the Discord. Come and have conversations with us when we're not online. We would love to have you. Okay. I love you. Thank you. Bye.